Hello everyone, this is Barry from the Happy Tales YouTube channel. We are doing an informational video on our I Spy, so if you follow us on Facebook, our I Spy animal today was a Mexican red-legged tarantula. Now these guys, even though some people do not like spiders, these guys actually make wonderful pets. I kind of spooked him out today so we could go from I Spy to educational. Now this is actually a juvenile. When I stick my hand up there, you'll see how big this animal is comparative to my finger. We're just gonna do the proper petting or introduction on spiders. So all their hairs are very, very sensitive. So you wanna kind of regulate your blood pressure as much as possible. Because if you're nervous, that tarantula will pick that up through its hairs. Now these guys, getting back to that, we'll get about 4 to 5 inches on leg span. So a fairly large tarantula, but not a huge tarantula. They make great pets because they're not really aggressive. And females can live almost 15 to 20 years. So a very, very long-lived animal and very easy to take care of since they are more of a nocturnal active animal. You don't have to worry about any sun simulation bulbs with these guys. They do like an ambient temperature of between 80 and 85 degrees and a relative humidity between 60 and 70%, but you don't want a stagnant situation. So if you see, we have a screen top just to let everything vent out, because tarantulas have a box lung, and those box lungs will actually get mold growing on them if you have it too moist, and that can actually hurt or kill your tarantula. Now these guys are an invertebrate, so they do have an exoskeleton. It's really fun when they do decide to shed. That thorax in the center there will literally pop open and they will crawl right out. And then you might not see that tarantula for a couple days because it will take them a while to actually harden that exoskeleton once again. Now, very low maintenance, as we were saying. This environment is a 12 by 12 by 18, but they are burrowing animals, so they like to stay underground. As you saw in our I Spy video, his little tunnel, which regrettably he dug out the roots for the bromid, so we'll have to plant something else in there. But once again, non-aggressive, great animal for either display, because 1 to 6 crickets weekly, even when this thing is full grown, is more than what it's going to need to sustain and keep itself healthy. Now tarantulas have 2 ways of defending themselves. The first way everybody knows is the big old fangs in front. We can kind of see them right between the legs there. We don't want to spook them too much with the camera. But the second way that most people don't realize is tarantulas on their abdomen have these hairs. These hairs are just like fiberglass. So they'll take those back legs when they feel nervous or scared, and they'll flick those hairs. Now that doesn't seem harmful unless you're really close to that animal. Say if you're trying to eat him, those hairs would get in your eyes, your nose, and it would lodge in there and it will start causing an infection, and that's a great way, or irritation, and that will keep this animal safe and happy, because without its wonderful exoskeleton, they're just a juicy morsel inside, kind of like what they eat, which is mostly crickets and cockroaches. If you have any further questions on our tarantula or I Spy animal today, this is once again a Mexican red-legged tarantula. Great, great animal to interact with. But thank you once again for watching our YouTube video. This is Barry with the Happy Tales Pet Store out of Medford, Minnesota. You can like us on Facebook, or you can send us an email at happytalespetstore@yahoo.com, or you can give us a call at 507-451-1458. Thank you once again for tuning in, guys, and you have a wonderful, safe day.